Does anyone else like to make public comment?
My name is Mark Adams. I'm Managing Director of Adams Oil Enterprises. Been doing business here in Saginaw County for over 30 years. We're the state's leading researcher in bio-based lubricants. Nobody is characterizing bio-based lubricants that are the upcoming thing for marine lubricants, mobile equipment where hydraulic oil and such can be released to the environment, railroad track lubrication. We're doing the work without any kind of government support at all. I don't need government support. We need to be left alone to do our research. In 2010, October, I bought property on Riverview Drive. It's an old farm property. My intent was to grow bio-based crops, see which things grow the best, which varieties are the best. There are all sorts of, it's the only place where I really approve of genetic modifications to increase the oil output, the quality of the oil, for use in things like wind turbines, and all the new marine lubricants are required to be bio-based lubricants. I bought this property with the intent of growing these crops, seeing which ones grow best, and which ones do the best. And my farm was shut down by this township. Starting in 2011, you came in, you mowed my farm. You cut down everything I had planted, which started out to be wildflowers, but I was told that if I grew anything over 10 inches tall, you were going to come and mow it again, subject me to more charges. You billed me for $100 an hour. For 2 hours, you mowed my farm without my knowledge, without my consent, without a warrant. This criminal trespass, coming on my property without a warrant, destroying my property, these police officers should be hauling people away and holding them accountable. Destruction of property. You don't have the right to come on people's property without a warrant. But it's just the low-brow nature of this. Nobody bothered to call or discuss. I'm not seeking approval for my farming operations, but I do expect that the state right to farm law be upheld. This would be a feather in the cap of Bridgeport. But after 3 years of continual harassment, on 2012 you put a stop work order on my property. You've ordered the destruction of everything that I built. Then it really got crazy. You came for my barbecue grill. You came for my bird feeders. Court testimony showed a post that I had put in the ground without the township's approval. They had a picture of my ice fishing shanty that I was drying and putting away properly, instead of making it imply that I was living in the ice shanty. You're making the township a laughingstock. Who on earth is going to want to locate their business here or try to raise a family in a place that has so little regard for property owners' rights? But it got worse. I have 4 times had 4 law enforcement officers. I have a right to redress my grievances, but when I come up here for Freedom of Information Act documents, I'm refused. You've got a total lockdown on this government. You don't want it to go out, but now that you've succeeded in stealing my property, you put the $200 haircut bill on my taxes. This is tax fraud. You then applied $400 in usury. You look at Michigan's Constitution, U.S. Constitution, usury is prohibited. You're engaging in all of these unlawful activities that are leaving the township now vulnerable for federal takings lawsuit. You've shut down my farming operations. You're messing with the man's fishing, and I don't care where you go on earth. The lowest people on earth are someone who would mess with the guy's fishing. I put in the fishing dock. First thing they're doing is trying to get it removed. Now I hear you're trying to bring a canoe livery to the Cass River.
Mr.
Now,
Adams,
all of the things that you
Mr.
say
Adams,
are wrong.
3 minutes is up. Could you summarize, please?
My summary is in this paper here. Since you've chosen not to allow me to address my grievances and violate the due process, and I think looking at all the police here, we know what your intent is. So, is there anybody else that didn't get one of these that would like one? The whole township board, having denied my right to redress grievances,
Mr. Adams,
straighten the situation out,
Mr. Adams,
is...
Mr. Adams, your 3 minutes is up. Just sit down now, please.
3 minutes. This has been 3 years of harassment.
Adams,
this
please.
materially affects everyone here.
Mr.
I have
Adams,
a right to redress
Mr. Adams,
my grievances
please
here.
sit
Now,
down.
I had requested 15 minutes of time.
Please.
I'm only on number 2 of the list. And now you're coming to violate my rights? Really?
You can either sit down or you can leave. You're disturbing the meeting.
You're throwing me, no, I'm here to redress
You
my
are now under
grievances.
arrest. You are now under arrest. Do not resist. Do not resist.
Now, this is really, this is my birthday. Happy birthday to the township. There's no call for this. Are we getting this on video? Oh, and now don't take it so rough. What are the charges? What are the charges? What are the charges? Now I'm being abused. Perry, get this on film. They broke my glasses.
Sir.
They broke my glasses. I'm not resisting. Give me my glasses. My glasses.
Grab a taser.
I have a right. They're gonna taser me.
No.
My glasses are under your foot. What are the charges?
Resisting, obstructing.
I'm not resisting and obstructing anything. That's clearly on video. Perry, come in. Perry,
No, he will stay out there.
meet me at the bottom of the steps. You don't know what's gonna happen in here.
Why don't, go ahead and drive right around up front.
Where are you taking me?
You're going to the Saginaw County Jail.
For what?
Resisting, obstructing.
I didn't resist and obstruct anything.
We told you your charges.
Resisting and obstructing.
Yes.
I didn't resist or obstruct everything.
You had your chance to leave.
I'm here to leave now, but I'm not free to leave.
Not now, no.
I'm
you're
not
under
free to
arrest.
leave. That's all right. This is an embarrassment for the whole township. You're protecting the criminals. You're violating my rights. Perry, call 911. You took an oath to uphold. I have every right to assemble. I have the right to free speech. I have the right to redress my grievances.
I mean, they did take his bird feeder
Addressing the township
and his
board
barbecue.
is not a criminal offense.